Miss L, we miss you so much. I figured I would just grade this on a video because it would just be like easier to explain stuff. Okay, so this was great. Good job. This was great. Good job. I'm trying to find your answer for this guy. Let's see. We're trying to match the structure here. And we ended up getting, excuse me, it looks like you stopped. Oh, you ended here. Okay, looks good. For C, it was 1.44. Good job. For D, it was 0.72. Good job. Great job. Crushed that one. Okay. We have the new fence, 105. I got my answer in radians, but they are equivalent. Okay, nice job. And then 547 meters. Perfect. Okay, so you absolutely crushed this question. Good job. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, you rewrote log base rad 3 as sine of x over cosine of x all in the argument. Good job. Perfect. Okay. So then rad 3. Oh my gosh, you're so close. Okay. Let's think about our chart, right? Sine, cosine, tangent. We have pi over 6. Remember, pi over 6 is the smallest one, right? You're dividing by the biggest number. Then pi over 4, he's in the middle. Pi over 3 is over there. Okay. So now if we fill this out, right, we would have 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, great. And then we would end up getting, for tangent, we have rad 3 over 3. We have 1, and then we have rad 3. So everything was right. I think you just confused from your common trig values chart that it's not going to be pi over 6, it's going to be pi over 3. And then it's in quadrant 2, so your sketch is totally right. I think you just mixed up, oh, sorry, it's not a theta, it's an x. I think you just mixed up the common trig ratios chart. All right, cool. So that would just be 1 point off because it was an answer error. Everything leading up to it was correct. Number 4. Matching structure. You got it. Perfect. That one is worth 5. And then here, oh, sorry, that one was only worth 2. Okay, and then now for the next one, it looks like we kind of stopped. No, you ended up getting an answer that looks like this. Okay, so let's work backwards a little bit. You've got the sine of 2 theta is equal to negative 1/2. That was one solution. You rejected the 4. Good job. Okay, so that rejects the other one. Okay, so everything is right all the way up to here. You let x equal 2 theta, and then you adjusted the interval because you did a u substitution. Fabulous job. Okay, so it looks like, again, it's just a common trig ratios chart issue. Because everything leading up to that is correct. Okay, so it looks like when we have the sine of x equals negative 1/2, or you let x equal, I'm so used to a u, I'm sorry, I just have to change it like this to check your work. Okay. All right, here we go. So 2x. Okay, there we go. So let's see. When sine is equal to 1/2, we have a reference angle of pi over 6. So what you would do there is you have pi over 6, and since we are negative, all students take calc, we would reject these two quadrants. We would end up in the bottom two. So we have a reference angle of pi over 6, and he's rotated into quadrant 3, meaning he's going to be 7 pi over 6, and he's rotated into quadrant 4, meaning he would be 11 pi over 6. So now we have our two solutions. U is equal to 7 pi over 6. U is equal to 11 pi over 6, except we're not trying to solve for U. We are ultimately trying to solve for x. Excuse me. So 2 theta is equal to 2 pi over 6. 2 theta is equal to 11 pi over 6. Right. Where did I get a 2 from? My 7 looks like a 2, I guess. Whatever. 11 pi over 6. And then we would just cross multiply and we would end up with solutions that our theta is 7 pi over 12 and 11 pi over 12. So I think just like the big takeaway from this is that you just have to memorize this chart. That's right. Otherwise, you're doing great. Okay, so this guy would probably be, I think they would take off 1 point for accuracy, 1 point for reasoning, so you'd end up getting 3 for this guy. Okay, question 5. You had 0 and pi. I'm not sure where this piece came from. Let's work backwards. Let's see. Okay, so we have 2, 1. So we have cosine theta is equal to plus or minus 1. I did not get that. Let's see what we did here. Okay, so we have the cosine of 2x is equal to 1. 2 cosine squared theta is okay. You did it a different way than I did. Okay, I'm not totally sure what this part is from. He would be not correct. But this, okay, I see. You did it a different way than I did, but you are still correct, which is good. The only thing is I only got a positive 1. Let's see why I only got a positive 1 and you got something different. Because you rewrote the double angle as, okay, so you never did a U substitution. Okay, so that's why you got a plus or minus 1. That's totally fine. And then you have your circle, which I saw you drew. Good job. We miss you so much. Okay, so then now, let's see. If we are looking for all the places where x is cosine. So we would have that at 0, pi, and 2 pi. Okay, so you're just missing the final solution at 2 pi. And then that would be great. So you just got 1 point off for that. Great job.